Hello. Welcome back to Tuning In with me. And maybe not welcome back, maybe welcome for the first time. Who knows? But I'm here and I'm tuning in with myself every day for 30 days. This is day 3. And I thought about this a little bit before. I feel like the last 2 videos were me crying, which, was nice in its own way. And I'll probably cry in all of these videos, to be honest. I should have just called the channel, This Is Me Crying. Cry porn. That probably is more, attractive for SEO purposes. Is it too windy? Is it not? I have no idea. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna shelter the microphone for a second. Yeah. Cry porn. Something to consider. But no, I have to do something that's taking myself seriously, but it's not serious enough to share with people that I already know, who already follow me. I'm starting a secret thing on the internet that's no one's going to find. I don't understand the logic of it, but I do understand the logic of it, because it's like, I need to feel into what feels good to me. And that's very important when you're creating content or whatever, that it doesn't feel like it's for somebody else. It's actually for me and the enjoyment of it. It's like, I understand. I'm just explaining to myself why I chose this again. I was like, Katie, why aren't you just doing this for the people that already like you and know you and stuff like that? It's like, no, I want them to have to find me again. I'm hiding. I'm not. I'm just spending alone time with myself on the internet. So you're welcome to be here. Thank you for being here. And yeah, right now I am feeling, here's where I am. I'm in the forest, and I am about to write a song for my boyfriend's birthday tomorrow, and I would like to be centered while I'm writing it. I've already written a lot of it, but it would just be nice to kind of drop into a creative space. And why not just guide myself on a little guided meditation, and you're welcome to join me. You, other me, whoever's out there, aka probably nobody. Okay. Oh my god. That's what got me in trouble on my last channel. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you. I started a YouTube channel where I was singing 100 songs in 100 days. Beautiful project, very fun, right? And then at one point I started to record, regardless of what happened during the song. I can link to it in the description or something. But anyways, I started to get real loose with my videos of recording my song for every day. And then I left in these giant burps that I did, because I don't know if you just noticed, but I can burp really loud, and it's fun. It's fun to burp. And then I got these just so many people were flocking to my videos, and those videos that had burps in them got 100 times as many views as my other videos. Really interesting, right? And then I was like, okay, I've just surrendered, and it's a burp channel. I don't know how else. I can't recover from that. But at the same time, look at me now. I am just burping in my Tuning In with Katie videos. It's will it ever leave me? No. But I know that if I don't want them to find me here, I just don't write burp in the description or the title. And then, speaking of SEO, anyways, this is all to say, this is how my last channel got abducted by my burp talent. Now I'm a professional burper. I have an OnlyFans. I'm like, why am I bringing this into this channel? Because it's part of me. I'm not trying to hide it. And it's so funny to me too. I contain multitudes, as we all do. Anyways, okay, that's that. Casual Ecstasy is the channel. You can go find. It's very fun. It's the same stuff. It's just more burp focused. Also, there's 100 songs that I wrote on that channel. And like there's a few kind of like sincere posts that I made as well, but I feel like those just didn't do as well. It was be like I would post something that's like actually what I care about and, you know, just more aligned with what I feel to be my purpose here on earth. And then, you know, some people would watch it and like the only comments I would get are like, hey, this was cool, but are you gonna go back to doing burps? And it's like, really? I just try to do just something, you know? I think honestly, damn, here's the thing, I just had such a hard time with being myself. Not really. I like myself. But here's what is hard. It's like, okay, comedy can be a defense mechanism, but it can also just be reality. And I think that that's more closely aligned with how I view reality as like, it's funny. If it's true, it's probably funny. Like it's probably not the truest truth if it's not a bit funny. And I have some idea that I need to like deepen myself, which is also true, because if I'm just like, okay, here's the metaphor. I haven't thought of it yet, but it's coming through me right now. Okay, true comedy and like what funniness is just truth and none of my business. But if this isn't a metaphor, this is just how it works. If my ego gets a hold of it and is like, I'm going to use this gift of humor in a way that is gonna manipulate people, it's very subtle. It's not like, I don't think I've made egregious wrongs. I'm just saying it's just tricky somehow in the contemplation of like, should I just do comedy? Damn, I don't know. I don't know. I've blown up my life so many times. Like I used to be a comedian, and now I'm like a comedian who lives in the forest. And it's like, and I don't do comedy. I'm talking to myself in the forest, and it feels fun to me, and it feels a little bit funny. Not like it's fine if you're not laughing. I'm just saying, it feels like the tone of my life is a bit funny, and that's okay. Like, when did that become bad? I think it's actually quite nice. And okay, so that's a nice thing to realize, that I like it to be fun and funny, and I can be a comedian again, and I just have to tell people that that's what I am, and they're like, cool, great, where's your reel? You want to do a type 5 on my show? It's like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. But okay, yeah, it's like I put so much pressure on myself, and it's so stupid, and I just want it to be fun, and I don't want, I don't know what I don't want. I think I would just like doing it again. It sucks, but no, it doesn't suck. It's like nice. Okay, yeah, it's nice to realize I just want to like okay, it's fine, it's okay. What? It's like, have I lost out on any time? No, because like I left my life as a comedian to go live more life, and now I have lived more life, and I can talk about more things, and really it doesn't matter. Like, I can be a comedian, and it's fine, and I can also just be myself. I don't have to, my identity as a comedian doesn't have to color every interaction, but it probably will, because that's how it usually works if I'm being myself. And that's true. Like, oh my god. And it's more palatable. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to dumb myself down and play to the top of my intelligence, and then it's funny, and then it's nice, and then everyone's like, relax, this is just funny, and then it's like, but really, like, I am the void, and then it's like, the void is hilarious, you know. That's just how I see it. Okay. I love that this video is just for me because it doesn't need to make sense to anyone else, but if it makes sense to you, you are my people. And I love that. I love that about you. I love that about me. Okay, great. It's like I am high, but I'm really just alone in the forest. And isn't that a blessing? Like, oh, what is it like being alone in the forest? Blissful, ecstatic, slightly unhinged. I don't know. Okay, this is nice. Also, it's really cute. It's very sweet. My boyfriend asked if I would do a stand-up performance for him for his birthday, which is like, you know, I said yes because I would never say no to to performing. But I also am like, what? How am I? I'm just gonna do stand-up in our living room for like, it was 11:11 when I looked. Okay. I'm just gonna do stand-up in our living room tomorrow for like 8 of our closest friends. And that's, I mean, at the same time, a nightmare and also like the best thing ever. Like, it'll just be so lovely. And I'm not gonna plan any of it because how much fun would that be? 0. But I am gonna plan the song that I'm about to write about how no one's surprised that he's 30 because he's like an old soul. And it's one of those fine lines between just true and funny. And if it's like not that funny, it's fine because it's a song and nobody's expecting to be laughing. That's the biggest thing. I had to get rid of my need for people to be laughing while I'm doing anything. And that's honestly, I mean, to get rid of my need and attachment to other people doing anything. Like, that is hacking life. If you're like, I'm fine with whatever you're doing, like, do whatever you want, and I'm having a great time. Like, that is what an ideal way to live, right? And I'm not saying that I'm good at that all the time, but I really feel, if I had to put it into words, blowing up my life and going on this like adventure, I can go into details on the adventure, but basically I've just done various things that like don't make any sense. But I would say that that is like my guidepost. I love this stick so much. That has been sort of a guidepost of like, okay, release your attachments to literally everything. Oh, you think you have an identity? Get out of there. Get it out. You know, like, you think that you can control your friends and parents and lovers and blah, 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 blah. Nope. Get that out of there. But also, you can fully own your own life and do what you want and take responsibility for every choice that you're making, aka everything I'm doing is my choice, even if it feels like it's being done to me. That's a hard pill to swallow, but it's also a very delicious pill to swallow because it's freedom. Right? Oh, it's so nice. Oh my God, I feel so good. I like broke through something with this whole, yeah, I think I've had shame about being a comedian or like this part of how I am because it's like so silly and because it's like, I don't know why I would be so ashamed of myself. Like, I'm great. I think it's a fine line here. Okay. Here's the thing. It's so, okay. When it feels like so much me and then I share it somehow, and then there's the follow-up feeling of like, I hope they like it, you know? And that's what I hate. And that's what feels bad. And that's what I have needed to step back from and be like, why do you want them to like you? Like, why don't you just like you? And then they can join along if they'd like to. And they can also just keep doing their own thing if they don't. And the people who are meant to find you and to love you and to be around you, they're gonna find you. It's fine. Just do it. It just makes so much sense. I get it. It makes so much sense when I'm alone in a forest and no one's around. And then when someone's around, I cry because I'm like, I'm just like, I have to, I don't know, I don't always cry. I cry a lot though. As you can tell, I've cried in 100% of the videos I've made for this channel. But I also laugh a lot. Not that they have to be happening in equal measure, but it's just being alive. We cry, we laugh. It's beautiful. What I'm trying to say is that, yeah. Okay. It's like I am on a very big not caring what other people think journey, which has so many nuances to it, because of course I care about other people and I actually care what they think to some extent. Like, if someone hates me, I would like listen to them, you know? I wouldn't like be like, let me change everything about myself because of that. But it's interesting, and it's like a reflection in some way. It might be, it's mostly a reflection of themselves, but like I'm still bringing it out in them, and that's kind of interesting. But like, whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I have nothing I'm trying to say. I'm just being here, and that's great. I was gonna do a meditation to connect to myself more deeply, but I feel good. I feel connected to myself. I feel ready to write a kind of a silly song. That's awesome. I feel tuned in. I was thinking about the name Tuning In, Katie Barbaro, and how I could make cartoons also, and like have it be, I can't just have it be meaning one thing, and I can play music, and that's another way of tuning in. So just putting it out there that these are possibilities for niceness in the days and weeks to come. Amazing. Thanks for being here again, and that's the kind of stuff you can find on my other channel if you want to find it. If you want to join my OnlyFans, it's Burping Bumble Elf. You heard it right. Burping Bumble Elf on OnlyFans. You can check out my profile. It's very wholesome. I know it sounds a bit risque. Not really. It just like implies that I'm doing things that are for only my fans, but it's really just that some people are willing to subscribe to my occasional burp videos as if it's Netflix. And yeah, I would like to monetize that if I can. Like, I would like, I'm not going to just say no to that passive income. I would like other streams of passive income, yeah. But that one, definitely on the table. Okay. How fun. Okay, I will see you later. And thanks for being here. If you watched 19 minutes of this, almost 20, I would say we're friends now. Right? I feel like you're my people, or you hate me, and I would be interested in knowing why. And then I would be interested in telling you that it's about you, not about me. Okay. See you later. Bye.